everybody, and welcome to a massive day. An absolutely ginormous day, because for those of you that aren't aware, or for some reason aren't reading the title and or thumbnail, today is the day. FC 26 official reveal. Now, based on the teaser that EA put out yesterday, it feels like they're actually going to show proper gameplay today, rather than just standard trailer where nobody really cares, right? So, we have this ready to go. And it happens at 5 PM. Okay? Let me quickly get you the teaser that EA put out yesterday for today. EA Sports FC. Here we go. This is what they put out yesterday. Oh, let me actually check. It's a good time to check this to make sure everyone can actually hear everything. So, please let me know if you can/can't hear this video. It looks like you should be able to, but just let me know in case not. So yeah, this is the teaser, and as you can see, right? Can we up the quality? No, they only put it at 720. You can hear it? Okay, cool. So, it's featuring Cole Palmer. And yeah, this is the reveal trailer meeting. Now, this does slightly... I don't really know exactly what they're revealing today. Whether it is just a trailer, whether it's a bit of gameplay, whether it's a massive pitch notes article as well. Normally what we do is we react to the trailer and then whatever else they put out straight away. So this is what we got yesterday. So a teased makeup of the reveal trailer meeting. Talking about random things, okay? Luckily you get paid today so you can pre-order. Most places don't actually take your pre-order money until the game releases, so it's all good. We've obviously got Cole Palmer, one of the ambassadors for FC. So, talking about the trailer music, what genre should they have? I don't know whether any of, surely all of these tweets are just completely made up and fake, but unless they, took them from previous years. Oh, PlayStation takes it away. Interesting. So, make a trailer, over announcing nothing. How much animation do you want? EA, yes. Again, so here's the pre-order before August 20, FC 25. So, is this in relation to what was shown there? Everyone knows that this goal is all about... this game is all about crazy amounts of animations and fluidity and everything like that. Nobody cares, right? Nobody cares. They just want the game to feel good. They don't care whether there's 15 different animations for when you control the ball out of the air. This movie, 99.9%, actual gameplay 0.1%. So this looks like, hopefully, they are self-aware. And they know that they are just normally showing off basically cutscenes rather than the actual game. And maybe today, for the first time, things are going to be different. Hopefully. Cole Palmer, still. Again, 10 out of 10, animation. Minus 1,000 out of 10, gameplay. And great music. So, again, self-aware. Either they're taking the mick out of themselves and they're still going to release a trailer that doesn't feature gameplay. Or they are self-aware and we are going to get some actual gameplay. Just a bit of gameplay, I beg. Just show us the flipping game. You seriously can't put this out and then not show gameplay, right? Surely. What if the game showed gameplay? Or what was that on the backboard? Rooney. So maybe Rooney's in the trailer. The trailer comes out in about 50 minutes. We will be watching it live on stream together, and it doesn't matter what time zone you're in, that's when it comes out, okay? This is a teaser trailer that they released yesterday, and the actual trailer will be out shortly. The Ultimate Edition has Zlatan on the cover, yeah. But again, gameplay now, please, show the game. Gameplay. There's nothing else really. Possession-based. Corners is circled. That's the second time corners have been mentioned. You've got all the play styles in the background here. Some of them are changing names, I think. I read this year was one of the leaks. Gameplay, again. Show the game.
So, what do you think? Just show the game, innit?
So, right? You cannot release that as a teaser trailer for the reveal and then not show gameplay. Otherwise, you are genuinely... Like, EA don't normally do that much to help themselves. Right? But... that would be the least self-aware thing that I think they would have ever done. If they genuinely now just create a generic FIFA trailer. Like we've had every year. So this is how it's going to work. In 42 minutes, the premiere will begin. We will be watching it together on stream. Okay? Hello everybody on TikTok. Hello everybody on Twitch. Hello everybody on YouTube. I hope that you're doing very, very good. And I hope that you enjoy today's stream. Because it is nearly time for the new game. Incredible, right? Incroyable. I'm very, very excited because as it stands, FC 26 will be my final game in this game series. So we'll see whether anything they show off today, talk about. My expectation is you're going to get this reveal trailer, then we're going to get like a big pitch notes article to go alongside it, and you're going to be able to pre-order the game today. I mean, I don't know what's in the description. Nothing. Really? You've made FC 25 your final, most definitely worst game of all time? See, for me, obviously, this game is paramount to me having an income as it stands. I rely on FC 25, and so I can't just immediately drop things. So for me, FC 26 is the last hurrah for EA, for myself. If 26 is close to 25 in terms of how dreadful it is to play and everything like that, then unless viewership and streams and videos and everything like that, get out the way, do significantly better next year, or the game is significantly better, that's it. That is it for me. Because there's just no point in playing something that you don't enjoy year after year after year after year. You pivot to a new game or variety or go to using the degree in streaming rips. The plan is to push the football content more, although yesterday's video is one of the least viewed videos I have ever created on any platform, on any channel in my entire time doing content creation in close to 15 years. So that's not ideal. So if you want to go and check it out about the Club World Cup, that would be great, please. I'll put the link in the chat. And if you want to subscribe to the football channel for discussions, live streams, short form content, there is the link in the chat. That would be much appreciated. We're going to do a video on the new Leicester manager coming in the next few days, and then the vlog from my USA trip to see an MLS game will be on there as well. So I'd like to do lots more football content. I think this would pivot to variety, and we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. We've got 39 minutes. I don't know what licenses have changed in this game. There have been rumours that the Brazilian league is licensed, so we'll see if that is the case. Rank 1 every single week for nothing. Yeah, I feel that. If FC26, you might jump over to UFL. Honestly, I would rather play Rematch than FC25. So we'll do that to start off. See if that does well. Relaxed, hello, welcome anyone and everyone. There are a crazy amount of people here right now. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is nearly time for the official trailer. Max, they do okay, but the vast majority of the time they don't pay for the money that it costs to go. Swear EA said there'll be no more updates, but there's number 18 coming. I'd be surprised if they said that, because what if there was just something that was really bugged? Don't know. Rematch is a lot more fun to watch than FIFA, I agree. Giovanni, hello! Or Giovanna, how would you get the beta for FC26? Get lucky. So the beta for this game will work in the exact same way as all the previous FIFAs and FC games. In order to have a chance of being invited to the beta of the game, you need to go onto the EA website, and let me see if I can do it in a different tab over here, and then show you. EA login. Let me show you what you need to change, or maybe not change. Sign in. So, account settings. Remember me. Something went wrong. Oh, it won't let me log in. What if I log in on my PlayStation accounts? Let's see. Two-step verification. Okay, this is long just to try and show you. But hopefully I can just very quickly show you what you need to do. Oh my god, and now we've got an email that we need to put in as well. Christ! They don't... to be fair, it's good that there are security measures that you have to go through in order to... oh, I don't have that email on my phone, though. I've got to get it on my laptop. Yeah, you have to go through these security measures in order to just log into your EA account. I guess it means that people won't get hacked and stuff like that all the time. So, let's get this email. Where will it be? It will be in this one, I believe. Come on. Download those messages. There we go. Right. And then if there's any questions in the chat, I will catch up with them in just a second. I cannot see any of them right now because I'm trying to do this. Right, this is what you need to do. Where is it? Account information. Is it in there? No. Connected accounts. Is it in there? No. Security and privacy. Is it in there? No. Communication preferences. Is it this one? I believe this is it. I think this is what you need to do. So, you need to go to your EA account, and on your preferences, on your communication preferences, you need to basically turn them on. Turn these on, otherwise you cannot get invited to any betas. So you need email communications on from EA, and then you can put frequency anytime and put in FC as like your favorite game and stuff like that. And that gives you the opportunity to be invited. It doesn't mean that you all are guaranteed to get into the beta. It's actually pretty rare that I have been invited over the years, and sometimes have had to rely on other people's accounts to try and get some little bits of footage and stuff like that. Right. The footage grind is okay. Mm-hmm. It is. Don't find the beta any fun? I agree. I agree mainly because the gameplay is different in the beta than to the actual game. The only time that I think that the beta is actually really, really helpful is when there's like a new game mode and you get to try that out and figure out how it works and everything like that before the game actually releases, and have a little bit of experience so that when the game drops, you can go in and not go in blind, basically. So I think that's useful. We cannot wait for FC26. Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to. Iranian League. I highly doubt that's going to be in the game. The only change is 5 turned to 6. I mean, nobody knows yet because we've literally not seen anything to do with the game other than the new icons. If the game is bad this year, you think it will be your last. I'm exactly the same. Unless it goes free to play, in which case I'll check it out. But if FC26 is terrible, I will not be spending any of my money to buy FC27. The beta's normally throughout August. Which team do I prefer? An EAFC? I don't really know what that question means. Sorry. Callum, apparently that's... I mean, it's just going to be the lower rated ones, innit? Got the beta for the last 4 years? Well, good luck with this one. I think this is the first time you haven't been excited for a trailer. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The trailers... There's a reason why this tease... Oh, I got rid of the... Let's get it back. No. There's a reason why the tease for this trailer today, or the teaser video that they created, talks about showing the game. Because normally, the gameplay... well, no, the trailers are just dead. Because it's just all basically cutscenes. You're not watching actual gameplay and seeing any changes and differences and stuff like that. You're seeing a new camera angle for a goal that's scored that's just been recorded. Like... The trailer doesn't mean anything for these games, is what I'm trying to say. However, the fact that they have been self-aware and talked about showing gameplay means maybe there's a world where this is the first year where that has changed. It starts in half an hour. Which are the new icons? Where can you see that? I uploaded a YouTube short of it. It's also on my Insta and TikTok. You don't want to see new skill moves, you want to see how the game looks, but is this just a gameplay one, not the foot one? Well, yeah, this is not specific to do with Ultimate Team. So the way that this is going to work is, most likely today, we are going to get this brand new trailer. You're going to be able to pre-order the game if you want to today. You are also most likely going to get a big pitch notes article. right? Which will detail any new game modes, any big changes. If there's any like buzzwords that they use during the trailer, I don't know, whether it's fluidity or something like that, then in the pitch notes article, they'll have a section talking about why they said the word fluidity and what it actually means for the game. What they normally do is, I don't know if there's any world where I would be able to show this to you. FC25 reveal pitch notes. Is this a thing? Here. Is this what we're looking for? So this was July 18th. So, yeah. So this is what we got last year. And we got this. This is the schedule for when you get a trailer and more updates and pitch notes articles about individual game modes and stuff like that. But they did talk us through a few things that were shown in the reveal. So these few things were noted in the initial reveal, and then we got a pitch notes article to go with them. So that's what I'm expecting today. I could be wrong, but it doesn't really make much sense for them to not do it. So we'll see. Jay, yeah. Would there be a new update on FC25 before the release? Don't know. Don't know why there would be. We need free roam. There will be free roam, but not on this game. Maybe in a couple of years' time. Maybe on like next generation of consoles. That's when they'll build their free roam world, which is in the works. Think you've given it enough time? You don't like the new chem system? Old chem system was and will be the best. I disagree because I feel like it was so hard to... Like, you had to hinder yourself in order to get a certain player in your squad. Like, if you wanted Neymar when he was at Santos or something, then you needed another Brazilian from the Brazilian league in order to get him chemistry. Maybe even more than one, depending on what formation you were playing. It's a lot less limiting than it used to be in terms of how you can get different players in your squad. The problem that we have with the current chemistry is so many promo cards just get their own chem, or at least like 2 dots of their own chemistry. So there's not really much need for it in general. Like, Team of the Seasons all got boosted chem. Shapeshifters, footies, icons, heroes, any of those. Grassroots greats. Even Squad Foundations got boosted chem this year. End of an eras, showdown winners, all get boosted chemistry. So, I feel like in general, the old chem system, I mean, it would also be irrelevant, but it just makes things needlessly harder in order to get chem. Chem is pretty irrelevant at this stage. Once you get past, like, Team of the Year, it's... Again, with the boosted chem and stuff like that, it's basically irrelevant at this stage. Especially for content, the old chem was way more fun as a viewer. Now, that I do agree with. However, that is so niche in terms of the user and player base that because it made Team Takedown a million times better with the old chem system, it made Squad Builder Showdown better with the old chem system. They're not going to keep it just because of those. Exactly what Astral said as well. Open World not coming. Open World is officially in the works. EA have announced it. Like at their was it like developer conference or something like that a few months ago? It was confirmed. They are like FC Open World. If we just put this Oh, October. EA Investor Day 2024. They showed this off. EA Sports has announced open world experiences will come to future titles of FC and Madden NFL. EA said people can come together via their avatars, collective play, both competitive and casual. So they have talked about this. It is happening. They just haven't put it really out into the public, but stuff from those kind of conferences always becomes public anyway, so yeah. It is on the way. We just don't have a clue how long it will be. I personally think it will be when the next-gen consoles come out in 2027. Jay, I just don't see how the first one helps you at all, though. I think Player League SBCs should come back. Player League objectives should come back. The thing is with some of the old stuff that we really used to like the League SBCs, where you got an overall player for completing it and stuff like that, you have to balance it into the market and other SBCs in the game now. And that's so hard to do, which is the reason why some stuff like that probably hasn't returned. It's also probably the main reason why, you know how, what was the first year for Icon SBCs? 18, 19? I can't remember. But they were there from the beginning, right? You would get the biggest icons in the game there after a couple of months. That obviously isn't now a thing. We have different versions of icons. You have the base version, but then you have multiple promo versions of icons. And so that wouldn't really work the same way. But there was one year, and I don't know if it was like FIFA 20, where they had like premium SBCs that were available from really early on. They were crazy expensive, but they were there for you to basically build towards. You had... There was a Hazard SBC that I swear I vividly remember. There was a premium SBC that was there for months and months and months for you to just gradually work towards. We don't have that kind of thing in the game anymore. And is that because of the way that you now earn cards, earn untradeable players and duplicate untradables, that they think it would be too easy? I mean, surely the solution to that would be that they just make it harder or more expensive to do, and therefore that would balance out. But it's whether they have faith in being able to predict the market in their own game going forward. And I don't know if they can do that. Need to go back to the blueprint of FIFA 17. In terms of making the game great and fun to play, yes. In terms of making the most money, that would not be a good move for them. Because there are so many people that as soon as the game stops giving you content every single day, people will lose interest because people have TikTok brain. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Whether you're watching on, we are currently live on YouTube, we are live on Twitch, and we are live on TikTok. So... wherever you are watching, hopefully you're having a fantastic day. We are going to be watching the trailers together on stream. I will be recording my initial reaction and everything like that, and then we'll upload that as a video, especially if the pitch notes drop straight away. We can have both of those combined in a video. Instead, we have De Bruyne in week 1 who costs 300k plus in fodder. Yeah, and he's only available for a week. Trailers on in 20 minutes. Is Spotify supposed to be on this new game? I think they're already testing Spotify in like certain countries. I think they're already testing Spotify in FC25. So instead of people complaining about the soundtrack every year, you'll be able to just link it through to your Spotify and play your own playlists in-game. I think that's fantastic. And that is actually one of the best things Like, a nice quality of life thing that they could put into the game. Feel you've already seen this story every year is the same? I mean, it isn't. It really isn't. Like, if you play the games, you'll know that they aren't really comparable most years. There are major gameplay changes and game mode changes most years. Get so many more free packs, which in turn means more chance at players. You've packed the marquee player in 3 promos this game without spending a penny. Yes, which is good until it doesn't feel exciting anymore. I've said this so many times. I think the bubble bursting with Ultimate Team is a big thing to do with nothing's exciting. No one really cares about the biggest new card. They always care about what's the next promo after this one? Or what's going to be the next best card I can get? Current stuff is like immediately outdated and people don't care because there's too much of it and it's too easy to get some cards. So therefore there's no real reason to be excited about them because everyone's going to get them and there's not really anything to work towards because of that disparity in price. Look at the prices of the footies cards. The vast majority are under 100k and then you've got multiple that are like 2 million coins plus. That gap is mental. You can't really work your way up to that because it's such a jump. Whereas if there's players along the way that you can gradually upgrade your team with, that's what Ultimate Team used to be about. You'd go from, I don't know, a gold 83 rated, and then you'd work a couple of weeks and you'd be able to upgrade that player to an 86, and then an 88, then the 90. Monster! You gradually work your way towards. Now, because of all the constant promos and rewards and SBCs and everything like that, and evolutions as well, it's just so easy to keep going up. It doesn't require any effort. It doesn't really require any work. You can drop the game for 3 months, come back, and within the space of a week, you've caught up with everybody. Now, that is good that it means that you don't have to constantly play in order to keep your team and club at the same level as everyone else. But at the same time, there's therefore no reason to continue to play all the time unless you love the gameplay, which nobody does. Sadly. You'll most likely be able to pre-order it once this trailer's done. Yeah, the menus in the last couple of years have massively improved. Can you transfer managers? Don't really know what that means. Jay, exactly. Nowadays, you get better teams from one set of champs rewards than you got throughout the game a few years ago. Yeah. Free-to-play, very doable thing while still having top cards. Yes. What's pro clubs like? Not sure what you mean. Getting Spotify is so woke. What does that even mean? Being able to play your own music on FIFA. It's woke nonsense. I'd prefer to listen to garbage music that I don't enjoy. Yeah. I see. Yeah, it's a good point. Good point. Not pre-ordered this year. Well, I mean, you can't. It's not available yet. FIFA was better with only Team of the Week, Team of the Year, Team of the Season. How much do I think it will cost? The same as every other game. It's not going to be like 120 quid for the Ultimate Edition. Everyone's just playing for rewards nowadays. No one's playing to play anymore. Yep. Yep. Created this problem as a community by crying out non-tent FIFA 19 Gold Mendy was still in teams come January. You say we, though. I feel like a large chunk of the people that normally watch my content are not the people that moan about needing constant cards. The wider community, absolutely. The people that have been desperate for new stuff every single day are now the victims of, like, their own success, really. Still think the game should be free to play. I think it will be in a couple of years. This will not show open world. It's not coming on this year. You pre-ordered. No, you can't yet. FIFA Music is classic. No, the old games it was. Nowadays, it's not what it used to be. It used to be like a load of like indie rock and everything like that. And if you go out to a club and Two Door Cinema comes on, Two Door Cinema Club comes on, you're loving it. Nowadays, you've just, I don't know, you've probably got like Doja Cat or something like that in there. Had a 4-year break, considered coming back, then seen Premium Pass coming. Nope for you. Premium Pass was in this year, and it's actually really good. I don't actually think it's problematic at all. Can't see it being any better than last year's, to be honest. I can, because for me, FC25 is literally the worst, like my least favourite game I've ever played. I don't see how it could be worse. Although I never thought anything could be as bad as FIFA 21. We'll see. People will always complain, of course. Will you be able to pre-order the game after the official trailer? That's what we're expecting. The addition of female players in Ultimate Team was the true beginning of the end. It made absolutely no difference. It's the same as just adding another league into the game. Unless there's some massive changes, won't be getting this year's game. What kind of changes, though? Yeah, but no matter what, you know every FIFA song by the end. I couldn't tell you a song that's been on the soundtrack since FIFA 15. There is no open world mode in FC 26. It will probably come in 27. Jay, yes, I agree. Do I think the game is going to be good? Probably not. Couldn't name one, but you know, if it comes on. No. I've not listened to a song on the FIFA soundtrack since FIFA 15. I've turned it off immediately. Every single year. Mitchell, yeah, that's true. What's the best thing about FC 26? Don't know, because we haven't seen anything about it yet. We don't know what the changes are. We don't know what big things have been added, or not. That's their excuse for why this game is going to suck, focusing on the open world in FC 27. People aren't going to buy it, unfortunately. Nobody wants to pack Prime Alex Scott. It saturated the whole excitement of packs. No, it didn't. The saturation of promo cards happened way before the women's cards were in. I would happily take packing a Prime Alex Scott hero card over a gold Trent. Thank you. Because she's really good. If there's no open world, you're not getting it. There is no open world. They're developing an open world, as confirmed, but it is not happening in this game. It's not happening this year. They say they listen to the fans and to expect big things. Yeah, but it's hard to trust EA. I don't really know what that question means, I'm afraid. People are going to buy it because it's the only good football game. Most likely. They should buy Rematch instead. I would say. We are going to watch the official trailer together. On stream, yes. Don't spam. Thank you. You think we should get more than a trailer? We should get a big pitch notes article like this one. Like we got when FC 25 was revealed. Again, welcome on in. If you are watching on YouTube, there's loads of you here. If you enjoy the stream, hit the like button and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, hopefully you're having a fantastic time, although there's only 8 people, so probably not. If you're watching on TikTok, though, seems like there's a fair amount of people here. Hopefully you're having a good time. You can follow if you want to see more streams, shorts, and videos. Can't see how an open world FIFA will be good. It will work in exactly the same way as the NBA, like City and stuff like that. Ultimate Team should be free to play. We've said that for a while now, and as I say, if FC 26 is at all similar to 25, I ain't playing the next games unless they're free to play, and then I'll check them out. Is there anything in particular like FIFA Street? No. Look up the NBA 2K City, and you'll see what I mean. The open world is basically like a hub for everything. You're pro, you can go and do little street things. You'll be able to do like little like Volta-esque things, the little game modes and rush and stuff like that in the streets, and then you'll be able to go to an area, customize and go to a store and all of that stuff, and then you'll be able to access the other modes from there as well. Ultimate Team is terrible. Plus, you have to play. I don't know what that means, but Ultimate Team isn't terrible. Jay, yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. UFL is a little better. Nah, I can't agree. UFL plays like a PS2 level FIFA. But no, there isn't really anything in particular that I want to see in this reveal. With respect, if you truly would prefer to play with an Alex Scott card over Trent, then you deserve games like FC25. So you're basically a sexist. It's not a wise thing to admit, I would say. Ultimate Team absolutely shouldn't be free to play. Would make it even more pay to win. I don't agree. Look at how much you can spend on this game right now. What difference would it make if it's free to play? Nothing, in my opinion. Yeah, UFL is unfinished. Pro Club's been dying for the open world for years. 2K FIFA will probably come out in a couple of years as well to rival. Like, if 2K have actually partnered with FIFA, they're going to have an open world thing. And to me, that is why I think EA are making one for a couple of years' time to try and compete with that when it inevitably happens. How is that sexist? Because if you would rather use an 86 rated Trent Alexander-Arnold than a 92 rated Alex Scott just because she's a woman, then you're a sexist. Unless Trent is your favourite player of all time. But it's obviously just an example. Think the current price for Footy's Lamine is fair, going for 4.6 mil? No, I don't think basically any player is worth that amount. What are you expecting from FC26? The exact same crap once again. I would say. Ultimate Team used to be a paid DLC when the game was paid. Being free to play would enable the masses who already spend to spend even more. What, another 80 quid if they buy the Ultimate Edition? That's not going to make a difference throughout the whole game cycle. Jota is not getting an icon card. It wouldn't surprise me if they add him mid-game cycle as a Prem hero. Jim Bob, the fact that men's football is on a different level to women's football has got no relevance to Ultimate Team because that's not how they're rated against each other. And therefore, if you aren't... Here's the thing, right? Topspin is amazing, Jay. There are genuinely probably thousands and thousands of people that do not use the women on FC25 because they don't think that they'll be as good as the men because of how, if you put Arsenal men's against Arsenal women's, then the men would win. But that's not how this game works. Use some of their cards, and you will have more fun than you have probably had all year. They're incredible. Especially if you're like me and you like smaller, agile dribblers. My God. Lindsay Heaps, for example. What a card. You go straight to sexism because they'd prefer to play as one of the best right back versus a women footballer. Do you seriously not see the total idiocy of this game if an Alex Scott card is better than Trent? Two things. One, if you would prefer to play an 86 rated card rather than a 92, yes. Just because they're a woman, that is sexist. That's literally the definition of it. But two, if you think that Alex Scott having a card that is better than Trent because she was a hero card and she's got promo cards is a problem, you should have stopped playing Ultimate Team many, many years ago when they started giving promo cards for players for no reason. There are players that are dead that you can play with in this game. You can play goalkeepers in midfield. There are trickster flicks in this game. So, if you want to talk about realism, and you only focus on the women, there's a reason for that. Viper, thank you for subbing! Nithin, I don't think it would make a difference. You'd say the female cards in the EAFC is one of the things they got right. Yeah. But saying he's sexist because he has a preference to play as Trent is... He's sexist, just a stupid comment. He said that he would prefer to use Trent rather than a great Alex Scott card. Because she shouldn't be as good as him. Yeah. How much of an advantage did you get in the pre-order? I uploaded the details of that in a short yesterday. We got less than 10 minutes to go! Yeah, Jack, it's silly. And then, yeah, when you come in with the logic of, yeah, you can use Pele, who died years ago. That's fine. Or you can use a Casillas in midfield. That's fine. Cryo, I don't know why you're here then. If you don't play the game series and haven't for years, you probably shouldn't watch the trailer for the new one. So how is that sexist? Because you're purposefully hindering yourself in a game because you don't want to use a woman. There you go. Trent's crap in this game. Anyone using gold Trent is crazy. Respect everyone's opinion, it just can't make logical sense if you suggest you made the game free, wouldn't make it pay to win. Because if the game was going to be pay to win, it already would be. Look at the packs that you can buy in this game every single day. You can get such a mental team without spending a penny. The game being free to play makes no difference to that. At all. And the main reason why is because if you have a 99 rated squad and I have a 95 rated squad, but you are crap at the game and I'm great, or even just above average, I'll beat you. Because it doesn't make that much of a difference. If I give my dad Real Madrid and I use Crawley Town and we play against each other, I'm going to win because he's crap at the game. The paid season pass is proof that free-to-play FIFA would never work. No, that's actually proof that it would work. Most free-to-play games have paid season passes, and that's how they afford to keep developing the game and stuff like that. That's where the monetization comes from. DDA doesn't exist, never has done, never will. As I say, go and give the controller to one of your parents who doesn't play the game. If DDA and scripting exists, you won't beat them 100 times out of 100. World Cup mode is supposed to be coming. Yes. Which is surprising considering it's a FIFA tournament, but that's what the leaks were saying recently. The trailer comes out in a couple of minutes. I'm not playing Donkey Kong because I have a backlog of about 170 games. I'm currently playing Tony Hawk, the new remaster or remake of 3 and 4. So I'm not spending 70 quid on yet another game when I've got so many to play already. We do have the release dates, yes, but you'll see everything properly as part of this trailer in just a minute or two's time. So, hopefully, very, very quickly, before it does start, hi, my name is Scott. Hopefully you enjoy the stream, even if you're just here to watch the trailer and then leave. Hopefully you can appreciate that I'm helping that happen by streaming, like, us watching it and everything like that. So, if you do enjoy it, if you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. We're going to be uploading daily shorts, videos, and streams when it comes to FC25 and FC26 when it releases. If you're watching on TikTok or Twitch, then you can follow if you want to see more. Of course, on TikTok, you're going to get loads of videos as well as the streams. Disagree because you're confusing logics. Every other free-to-play game proves there's a pay-to-win. No, they don't. Fortnite is free-to-play. It's not pay-to-win. So, that's incorrect. But again, if this game was going to be pay-to-win, it already would be. Right, let's do this then. Let me just refresh this and make sure we are good to go. Premiere will begin shortly. Well, it's 57, So, come on. Start that premiere. Come on, EA. Come on. Yeah, there are a ton of people here right now. Here we go. Your official countdown has begun. I might actually need to turn it down a little bit. Best FIFA was 17. My favorite was 12. Saeed, exactly. Teammates. Musiala's out for like 3 months. It's not as bad as they first thought. Shall I turn it down a little bit more? White, no. I'm doing at least one more year of FC. Hopefully FC 26 is going to be phenomenal. Probably not, but we'll see. So if you want to support us throughout FC 26, as I say, if you're new, you can subscribe on YouTube, you can follow on Twitch, TikTok, Kick. I have been approved for partnership on Kick, so we'll add that to our multi-platform soon as well. How long have I been playing foot? Since it existed in 09. Foo, if the stats are exactly the same, then it makes no difference. Where can you watch this? Right here! Yeah, back when Ultimate Team, you had to pay for it. I went bankrupt in the first Ultimate Team because I didn't know how to make coins. Getting paid by Kick. Well, I would do if I streamed on there. But yeah, we got approved for partnership on there. So we're going to add that as well. Woo! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The countdown is obviously for the trailer. Wiz, I really don't understand the people that say that, but it's so common that maybe I'm just the only one that disagrees. The accent's so different. I don't get it. It's out already? Well, no. It's a reveal trailer. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The FC 26 official reveal trailer. Let's see what they've got. They tease that they're going to be showing more gameplay this time. Although it starts off by saying not actual gameplay. So that's fantastic. We're also going to make sure this is as high quality as we can possibly go. Not this again, we want gameplay. Exactly! Gameplay! They've finally become self-aware. Some camera angles and images not available in-game. This is better! Who uses these camera angles, though? Way too many bounce backs. Not anymore. Fewer bounce backs. Cleaner standing tackles. We're going to have to analyse all of this. Competitive gameplay and authentic. More agility in every direction. Just make it more responsive. More pace even when they're tired. Okay? Are we moving back towards more arcadey? Look at the dribbling! However, this only works if it's responsive. We're going to have to look at so much of this. Goalkeeper overhaul. Fewer deflected goals. We'll see about that. Passing feels sluggish. Retuning. Elastico variation. Drag to chop. Trickster Rainbow. The Neymar. Off-ball shielding. Good. Smarter goalie movement. Low-driven power shot. Interesting. Yeah, the Allianz is back in the game. Update manager career. Okay, again, that went by so quick. New icons, new archetypes. Don't know what the hell that was. Something was blurred. What is happening? Referee! Disgraceful.
Give people what they want. Give them Zlatan.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Bosh! Innovation in every mode. And here's your pre-order details as well. So we talked about this yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the captions there. They were like Arabic or something. Okay, well there's our official teaser, well, reveal trailer. If I duplicate this tab, it should just turn into a video now. Yeah. So, what we should also have is in the description... No, they don't have a link. We'll have a look in a second. There should be a pitch notes talking about everything that we've just seen. So, let's quickly skip through this and try and pause on a load of these things. So, as they showed in the teaser, they were going to be showing off actual gameplay rather than, like, basically cutscenes and stuff like that. This is the closest trailer to what you'll actually experience in a game that we've ever had for a FIFA, which is great. But there were so many things to try and analyze and go through here. So here's some new visuals of some of the stadiums in the game and everything like that. Again, including the Allianz, which is now back in the game. So let's get rid of the captions. In terms of first look at this, I guess maybe these visuals are a little bit different for those of you that play like manager mode and stuff like that. And it's different depending on the leagues. I don't know if any of this looks different for those of you that play these kind of camera angles as well. So here, fixed tackles, way too many bounce backs. So they've said, not anymore. Please don't say this and then make it locked behind like Anticipate Plus or something ridiculous, because that's what the problem currently is on this game. So, fewer bounce backs, they say here. They also say cleaner standing tackles, more controlled, rewards good timing, more consistent outcomes, cleaner interceptions, cleaner slide tackles. So, we hear these kind of things most years, and half the time, it isn't true, right? Half the time, it isn't true. However, some years, they say that they're changing certain things in the gameplay, and you really do notice it. So, if they have changed defending to be better when you are manually doing it, great. I could not praise that enough, because that's something that's needed to happen for so many years, but we'll see if it's actually true when we play the game. And so then, next comment, make gameplay faster, and then someone else, no, make it more realistic. Slow gameplay is frustrating whenever it happens. I don't entirely know what they would mean by saying make it more realistic, but then EA come back and say that you choose your gameplay experience competitive or authentic. Like, why not both? So, they're... Okay, sure. And so they say, this is the difference in agility between FC25 on the left and FC26 on the right. So, in theory, more responsive when you're changing direction and dribbling and stuff like that. Again, in theory. We don't know how it will actually happen. Next, more pace. Even when they're tired. So, sure, okay, fine. Pace is actually going to feel quicker, in theory. Fluid dribbling. I called that they might use the word fluidity. They've used fluid. I was very close. The problem with this, and they say dynamic dribbling here as well. Responsive dribbling. This is the key word. None of this matters unless it's responsive. And that is the main problem that we've had in like the last 5 games. Button delay, input lag, all of that stuff has meant that some of the cool additions, changes, new skill moves, new trickster flicks are irrelevant because it's not responsive enough. So, if it is the case, great. Now, a load of people commenting saying that goalkeepers inconsistent, rebounds OP, everything like this. They feel like they're very self-aware with the complaints that people have had over the game recently. So what is their response to this? Well, goalkeeper overhaul. Let's see what they say. Fewer deflection goals. Again, we've heard this kind of thing a few times, and in reality, it hasn't really been true in some of the scenarios where they've said that they've tried to stop the keeper parrying it straight to another forward and stuff like that. So, a deflection here so often would fall straight to this player here. You'd shoot with, Son, and it'd get deflected, and he'd come in and score this. But now, apparently, controlled deflections are part of the goalkeeper overhaul. Which means, yeah, hopefully they'll put it wide out for a corner and stuff like that instead. Another thing that people complained about a lot, passing feels sluggish, too slow. So, I'm really intrigued. So, can you actually choose between authentic and competitive gameplay? Interesting. So, retuning. I'm okay. We'll see in the pitch notes. We've got new skill moves. We've got an elastico variation, which actually looks ridiculous. We've got a drag to chop, which looks so similar to a heel to heel. We've got a trickster rainbow, which sadly probably won't have much use, especially against AI defenders, because they don't really work, those kind of skills. Like the normal rainbow has been dead for a few years because you don't know how high the ball is going to go. Sometimes it will just go over your shoulder. Sometimes it will loop to the sky. So you can't effectively know what you're going to get out of that. Yeah, maybe you can flip between authentic and competitive offline, and then online it will all be competitive. That wouldn't surprise me, and I think that's fine. Then we see this absolute banger from Elise. Off-ball shielding. The question is whether you have any control over this at all or not. Or whether this is just automatic. So Cole Palmer here is holding off this player. But it's whether you can control this. Someone has actually just pointed out something as well. At the bottom left and bottom right, I don't know if... Can I, like, clear the display to show this? I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. Well, at the bottom left and bottom right, you can see the skill moves of Gallagher are 3-star, and you can see that he's right-footed. On the bottom right, you can see Colwell is 2-star skills and that he's left-footed. So that's a nice, just, again, quality of life thing to know that's just there for you to enjoy. So, they did not lose the Liverpool license. They showed the stadium early on with the badge. So Cole Palmer shields this on his own. We've got smarter goalkeeper movement. Again, I assume that this means that maybe not yourself controlling the goalie movement, but just default like AI. They just get in better positions. We've got a new type of shot. You've got a low-driven combined with power shot. This could be really interesting to see if this is like really, really good. And now I think we get to the... Oh, we're nearly at the point where they start spamming stuff. You don't like that you can choose between authentic and competitive. Well, the whole point is that if you like to play career mode and you would want to play it at a higher speed that's more like arcadey, then you can play competitive. If you want a more realistic experience, you can play authentic. You have the choice. Choose the one you prefer. So here, again, low-driven power shot. Update manager career. So a few people in the stream chat have been saying that there's no focus on career modes. They say done. So you've got career manager live. So you've got to do what? Multiple things within the career mode? Like scoring 10 goals in the UCL knockouts is a challenge. You can choose a live starting point to win the treble with PSG. Do a full career road to glory, an invincible season challenge, stuff like that. So that's a thing. New icons, they say on-ball physicality. So like being able to shield and stuff like that. I mean, that does already exist, but maybe you can get new animations and actually have a bit more strength on the ball. Introducing archetypes. Oh, after the new icons, sorry. Oh, no, they just skipped over the new icons. Bizarre. Okay. So, introducing archetypes. Show us the new kits. Sorry, you'll have to wait. Right. That's why it was blurred. That makes sense. Sure. So, that makes a lot more sense. There is a be a keeper mode. Is this not a thing? Can you not play as a keeper in like player career mode? Is that a thing or not? If not, it now exists. Oh, Oliver Kahn was the new icon. You can. So oh, in Rush. Oh, yes. Very good spot. Very good spot. This is in Rush. This is not normal. Okay. Now, that does worry me, because what if you're playing online and you get, like, players in Rush Online are some of the lowest IQ gamers that I think the world has ever seen. Imagine having one of them in goal. Oh, dear. Okay. That's a worrying thought. Inverted wingbacks. I don't really know why that's... Oh, so that might be a like role that you're able to do. Obviously now you've got like fullback, you've got wingback and everything like that. So I guess inverted wingback is going to be a role for fullbacks in the new game. Cool. Precision header playstyle. So that's a new one that they've added. One frame passing. Now, in theory, that means very, very quick passing is going to be able to happen. Simplified skill moves are also now going to be a thing. Interesting. We'll have to figure out what that means. Signature perks. Who knows what that means? You can play in a high contrast mode. If you have trouble sometimes visualizing everything with the pitch and whatever. Again, I like it when they add these kind of things. Nice little quality of life features that most people won't need, but there are some people out there that will really struggle with the visuals of the game, and having like colorblind modes and stuff like that is really, really good. Good addition, even if myself and most people watching this probably won't need it. It skipped past it very quick, but rebalanced formations is an interesting one. Did they actually show it at all? Yes, but it you can't actually see anything. So, yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Ultimate Team tournaments. We'll look at this in the pitch notes. Foot competitive camera. Okay. Interesting to see exactly what that means. More player roles, something that I don't think that we really needed here, to be honest with you. An enforcer playstyle, something to do with strength, I guess. Manager market. Okay. Aerial fortress playstyle. Is this just not going to be Aerial Plus, but maybe renamed? Maybe. And that's just the start. And then, here are all of your pre-order details. Oh, also here. Or is this just everything? Bring back tournaments, too many bounce backs, make gameplay better, new player roles, pace needs work, update career mode, let me play goalkeeper and rush. Nerf the O, whatever that is. Passing needs to be faster, inspired by you, fix tackles, dribbling needs to be way more responsive. That could be me. That could be my tweet right there. Help my keeper make actual saves, more sackings or hirings in career modes. So I guess that's where the manager market comes in. And here are your pre-order details. So, whether you pre-order the Ultimate Edition or the Base Edition, you're going to get a 1 of 5 player pick, 93 plus overall icon in FC25 and an evolution. And then in FC26, you are going to get a 1 of 15 icon pick from launch. Whether this is predetermined icons or whether it could be any in the game, your guess is as good as mine. Pre-order, you can go to the EA website. You can most likely go onto the stores on like Xbox. You know what? I'll check for you right now and see if Xbox, PlayStation stores, etc. already have the game available. Let's have a quick search for FC26. Not yet, unless I have to like restart my Xbox or store. Maybe they've not updated it yet. So, we should also have, let's quickly check this for you. We should also have a set of pitch notes talking through everything that they have just shown. Hopefully it works. So, pre-order. Available on all of these. Obviously, base game. Oh, I thought that was going to show me Ultimate Edition as well. Here are all the details. So, Ultimate Edition, pre-order now. You have to pre-order by 26th of August to get those top ones. Then, if you have the Ultimate Edition, you get 7 days early access. You get 6,000 FC points over 2 months. Season 1 Premium Pass, you get additional player evolution slot. So what? If you get the Ultimate Edition, you can do 2 Evos at once, whereas normal edition, you can only do 1? Are we thinking that's what that means? If so, that's really harsh on people that don't get the Ultimate Edition. Not going to lie. In terms of player and manager career, you get 3 icon players for your career mode, a 5-star coach in manager career, 5-star youth scout, manager live challenge content, an archetype unlock consumable, and an archetype consumable as well. So, where are the pitch notes? This, I guess. Can we, like, click on this? No? One sec. There's got to be... One of... Somewhere here has got to take us to the full pitch notes. This. Oh, no. I think it might have been the other one. But let's look at this as well. In FC26, the only place you can play the Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, CONMEBOL, Libertadores, Prem, Bundesliga, blah, 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 blah. All of those. The fully licensed Champions League, all of these. No mention of the World Cup here. Interesting. No National League. Unfortunately, still... La Liga, Liga F, Bundesliga, Google Pixel, Ligue 1, D1, Serie A, MLS, NWSL, and more. Here are others. So we got Liga NOS, the Belgium League, Eredivisie, the Argentinian League, the Saudi League, K-League, Chinese, Australian, Liga 1, don't know what that is. Is that Norwegian, Austrian, BRAC Super League, Superliga, Scottish, Irish, Allsvenskan, Eliteserien, 3 Liga, and more. The Allianz is back. Okay. Now, this is what we need to see. So, the FC feedback deep... Oh, no. This might not even be it. That's what I'm looking for. Also, gameplay responsiveness update is the first thing they've put out to do with this game. I like to see that. The thing about Cranium V2. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. Liga MX doesn't look like it's there, does it? So, FC Feedback Deep Dive. Over the next few weeks, you'll hear us talk a lot about the features that have been inspired by your feedback, like more responsive gameplay, reduced tacklebacks, and Zlatan returning to FC. I mean, people ask for a lot of players as icons, but sure, that's how you can market it. We'll outline exactly how we do this and how you can continue playing an important role. The irony here is that they have a content like creator program where people like Bateson, Ortzio, all of these guys have direct communication with EA, but they just get ignored. So that's interesting. But there's a player feedback portal, which allows you to give the devs direct feedback about the game, which enables them to make updates, changes, and decisions based on what you tell us. Sure. So you can go to the player feedback portal and select which part of the game you want to give feedback on and answer some questions and stuff like that. And then they're going to analyze data and everything like that to try and improve things based on that. In FC25, we made this change in the title update thanks to your portal feedback. This was the latest patch. Failed tackles now take longer to transition out of. So you'll see people that were previously spamming tackle online now struggling, because if you miss that tackle, it takes longer for your player to recover. So that's good. That is very good. I don't think we really care about the rest of this. This is just like how it all works and everything like that. But if you want to... Oh, this is good to know, though. So in July, they're going to be talking about gameplay specifically, although maybe that's what this is. Looks like it. They're going to be talking about archetypes specifically. They're going to be talking about clubs in July. And then in August, we get career and ultimate team. There's a world where this happens like each week. So next Wednesday, maybe they'll talk about archetypes, and then clubs the following Wednesday, and then career, then ultimate team. We will see. But to end off this first look at the reveal of FC26, let's look at the gameplay responsiveness update. This is the pitch notes that has come out alongside the trailer. And then for the people that are watching this live rather than as a video, if you have any questions after that, we'll go into all of those. If you're watching it as a video, then you can also leave questions in the comments, and myself and other people will try our best to respond to everything there. But you've seen the trailer, let's look at everything else. So, FC Feedback Report. As part of the new FC Feedback Hub, we'll be keeping you close to our development process with detailed reports. Okay, for our first update, we wanted to focus on something we know is important to you. Gameplay responsiveness. Now, do we trust them? Our teams have been working on making FC26 our most responsive title yet. If that statement is correct, you've got me hooked. Because the reason why I have hated 4 of the last 5 games is because of delay. Inputs being completely ignored. Stuff like that. Pressing a skill move, they just don't do it, or they do a different one. So let's see what they've done. They've actually used the word delay here, by the way, which is actually astounding. Because in the past, when they've talked about responsiveness, they've never actually sort of worded the fact that delay is a thing. It's always been responsiveness, connection, all of this. I like the transparency here before we read it. But they do this every year and it always sounds so good. Let's see, though. We're covering what we're doing to address your feedback around online responsiveness and the new additions intended to improve overall gameplay performance. Let's dive in. Understanding delay. The worst thing about this game series, and the reason why it pains me to play this game right to my very core. Delay refers to the link between a player's action, like pressing a button or moving a stick, and the corresponding response in the game. Delay can stem from various sources, including online connection quality issues. I can guarantee you it's not this. Like, it's nothing on my end, because I don't get delay in any other video game that I've ever played. Elevated ping due to distance from a game data center, complexities in the input processing and animation systems, or even delays in displays. Again, it's not a display issue either. It feels like it's this. Input processing and animation systems. Because there are times, you know how you can change the setting so that on the screen it shows the inputs that you're pressing on the controller? I have numerous instances of videos of me pressing something, you see it on the controller, and then it doesn't happen in the game. So something here is going wrong. The game is not expensive, it's the same as every other. We know that delay disrupts the seamless connection between the player and the game, making the experience feel unresponsive and frustrating. You can say that again. Let's face it, when a game doesn't feel responsive, it's simply not fun! Yes! Well observed! Addressing your concerns about delay has been a top priority for us as we head into FC26 launch. Oh, you are setting yourself up for failure here, though, if this is not like the smoothest game that you've had in years and years and years. Our gameplay responsiveness testing goes back to 2019, which says a lot, right? That it's not improved. If anything, the delay this year is the worst it's ever been. So they've been testing it for 6 years. And unless they haven't implemented those changes, then okay. Heading into FC26, we set our focus on testing directly with FC Design Council members, pro players, members of the community, and members of our internal teams. For example, members of our development team met directly with FC players in Europe to test gameplay responsiveness on their own personal setups. Okay. Interesting. We tested at their houses and team headquarters in Spain and the UK for extensive online modes research. You can see what this looked like below. Oh, what? This picture? This is what it looked like. Great. Sure. We've also been testing responsiveness with members of the council remotely. And while all of this has been happening, we've been running regular tests with a dedicated internal team of core players. What we learned. FC players are really good at detecting even the smallest delay issues. Delays of even one frame can result in a noticeably unresponsive experience. I mean, that is quite specific. But, yeah, at least one of those years was a write-off, to be fair, with COVID. I'd say that the delay is not one frame. It's significantly more than that. When diving into the details, we noticed players experience delay in significantly different ways. What you refer to as delay can be experienced in both offline and online play. When playing with good connection quality, or in offline, these are the main reasons that can create a sense of unresponsiveness. Animation selection. Variability to create authenticity. We have said this for years. Every single time that they add more and more and more animations, that's more things that the game has to process before it actually does the thing that you've pressed. Context with limited coverage, animation system bugs. Stop adding more. Time between button press and when the simulation processes the input. Yes, of course. In poor connection, there are many more variables. Most common ones include Ethernet versus... Yep, that's fine. Hyper... Yep, sure. If you've got a crap connection, you can't blame the game for having a crap connection. I don't think anyone does that, though. Like, I have... Like, what? What is it? Like, gigabyte internet or whatever? My connection doesn't struggle with anything. It's just this game. So, I don't blame these things. Internet bandwidth. With a low bandwidth internet connection, yep, again, most people, this isn't the problem. TV or monitor settings. This is not a problem for most people. Unless you are playing on, like, a big, like, 60-inch TV, in which case you are going to have a slightly more delayed game than if you're playing on a monitor. But I play the vast majority of my games on a monitor with, like, what, 1 millisecond delay? Something like that. Use game mode if available on your TV. Sure. Different player motivations. Another important learning is that FC players enjoy both the more responsive and consistent experience, obviously, but also a more tactical, composed, and authentic experience. We've tried to balance a single gameplay experience with both types of motivation. So I guess they're saying it's not realistic to be able to ping, 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 over the top, bang, volley. Right? I understand that. We've tried to balance a single experience with both types of motivations in the past, but based on your feedback, we've decided to tailor the experience separately. So this is what they were talking about before. Competitive gameplay is tuned for consistent responsiveness, mainly focused on online modes like Ultimate Team and Clubs. And authentic gameplay is tuned for higher realism and true-to-life match tempo and speed in offline matches like Career Mode. Okay, that sounds great. sounds great. See how it works in reality. We're improving our fundamentals with the objectives to make them more responsive and consistent in FC26. This is genuinely, people have asked me for months, if I could change one thing in FC26, what would it be? Delay. That's my answer to the question. And so the fact that the pitch notes that we've got, like, I don't know if I'm missing something, or if, like, we haven't got a deep dive pitch notes for just the game. I don't think we do. I think it's just this gameplay responsiveness one. So, the main thing that I've wanted fixed maybe is their biggest focus this year, which is genuinely huge. Let's get back to where we were. Where were we? Here. As you may have noticed, we focused on new gameplay fundamentals to improve responsiveness. We wanted to make sure we directly addressed your feedback. So, animation variability meant to create authenticity. FC strives to visually reflect the real-world game, and to make this possible, our gameplay engine was designed to use realistic animations. They're all unique by nature. In FC, many factors will dictate which animation is chosen. That makes sense. This combination of factors ensure gameplay variety, depth, and authenticity. In summary, in our engine, there's variety and no play is the same. This is to create a seamless and authentic experience. Okay. We're continuing to work on finding the right balance between gameplay animation, depth, and variety, and consistent expected behaviors that are always responsive to player input. Again, this is exactly what we have said for years now. Stop adding more animations if they make the game less responsive. And so I've had a few people in the chat of this stream saying, I'm still playing on old gen, and so like last gen consoles, Xbox One, PS4, etc., and don't really have these problems. And that's why, because they don't have as many animations as the current gen consoles. So, more details on how we are addressing these problems will be part of the gameplay pitch notes. Okay, so that is coming at some point soon in July. For example, animation transitions and branching have been re-evaluated and retuned across most areas of gameplay to improve consistency and responsiveness. Okay, increased animation coverage. Every year we add new animations to refresh the experience. Some contexts may have had limited animation coverage in the past. This caused our system to use a longer animation or delay starting an animation while attempting to position the player in a way that would accommodate the best possible animation. Okay, we focused on improving the coverage for scenarios where it's reasonable to expect a responsive action. Okay, to clarify, we have strict game performance checks that ensure the game runs smoothly regardless of the amount of animations. Sure. This year we've added hundreds of new animations meant to enable players to perform actions faster than ever. Sounds good! In reality, you've said that in the past and it's actually done the opposite. We'll see. Addressed animation system bugs. In some cases, systems decide what animation should play. What animation should play can experience bugs. These are arguably the most complicated systems in the gameplay engine. That's expected. For example, expecting the player to get to the ball as early as possible to prevent the opponent getting to it first, but the player taking an inefficient or curved path that introduces just enough delay for the opponent to win the ball. Expecting an immediate right foot shot to prevent getting tackled, but the player decides to use their left foot instead. Dear God, these kind of things are so infuriating. Yes. With a focus on fundamentals this year, we've fixed dozens of problems related to the animation system and its responsiveness. Oh, God. I hate what I'm feeling right now because it sounds like the major problem, the reason why I hate the current iteration of the game is the main thing they've focused on. Do I have faith that even if they've focused on it, that they've properly fixed it? I don't know. I don't know. Time between button press and when our simulation processes the input. This is sometimes a problem. We've looked closely at every stage of the input processing system and identified a few opportunities to improve our input latency. Good. We were able to improve input latency by 1 frame in some cases of first-time passes and shot requests. Okay. Combined with the animation improvements mentioned above, these scenarios are more likely to play out as first-time passes or shots as opposed to taking a touch that feels unresponsive. How many times have you wanted to do something first time, but they take a touch? Ah! God. We've improved our input systems with the aim of ensuring all inputs are processed immediately. We've also improved the responsiveness of the on-screen player switch indicator visual feedback, giving the user more immediate feedback on which player they're controlling and allowing for more responsive reactions to the play. This has also been a problem for a while. We'll share more about these updates. Oh my god, they've even given us a date! So, next Tuesday, we are getting the gameplay deep dive. Okay, good. In the lead up to the launch, we're continuing to meet with members of the Design Council, and they will remain a priority for our teams to make it feel more responsive based on your feedback. So, gameplay, interesting that they're fitting these 3 into the remaining of July, if gameplay is only coming out on the 22nd. So, yeah, 22nd of July is when we're getting the gameplay deep dive, and then we're getting archetypes and clubs deep dive before the end of July as well. I would imagine the Tuesday after, they might do both of those. So that would be the 29th of July. Then maybe a week after that, you'll get career mode. And then midway through August, probably get Ultimate Team. And that's roughly when the beta will probably start for FC26 as well. Community feedback. We want to hear from you. We've created a new discussion thread. We read through all of that before. So, to put it simply, their main focus this year is fixing responsiveness and delay. Which, to me, ever since FIFA 21, is the reason why 4 out of the last 5 FIFAs that have released have been garbage to me. If you had fixed the delay, the core gameplay was actually pretty good, but the delay ruined everything. So, in theory, they've got me again. They make me excited. And just one final look at the features that were in the trailer. The overhaul gameplay, powered by community feedback. Play your way with 2 distinct gameplay presets. Discover more ways to compete in Ultimate Team with tournaments and live events, as well as a refreshed Rivals and Champs experience. Tournaments will test your skills with up to 4 rounds of knockout football, while live events add more variety with themed competitions and content all season long. New bounties allow you to earn additional rewards or accelerate your weekly progress. Additionally, FC26 launches Challenges, a new 2nd-tier weekend competition designed for players in lower divisions. People have been talking about this for a long time, that they want like a top-tier champs and a lower-tier champs. Well, you've got it. So, enjoy. Experience manager career like never before with all new manager live challenges throughout the new season. Variety of real-world scenarios and alternative storylines. You've got icons and heroes that you can use in modern-day clubs. For the first time ever, movement in the manager market sees team tactics transform over time as new managers take the helm. Lovely. Team up with big additions to clubs in FC26. More variety throughout the season when playing solo or with clubmates in dynamic live events, featuring new challenges with varying entry requirements, modified rush gameplay, and alternate rules, creating fresh opportunities to earn rewards all year round. Plus, for the first time ever, FC26 allows you to affiliate with up to 3 clubs at a time and becomes the last line of defense in Clubs Rush. Oh, so maybe specifically in Clubs Rush, with the introduction of a revamped Be a Goalkeeper system. Finally, this is one of the reasons why I didn't do club stuff on stream in previous years, is because I would play clubs off stream with some of my mates, and then I'd have to leave that club, get added into the stream club, and then leave that one and get added back into the normal one. So the fact you can actually be in 3 clubs at a time is something that should have happened years ago. But thank you for finally making it happen. They have given people more reason to sit in lower divisions as it stands. However, you expect that the rewards will be significantly worse. So if you want an easier experience, you can sit in a lower division, but then you won't be able to get the best rewards that you can get in champs. And then unrivaled authenticity with loads of leagues and players and faces and everything like that. So that is everything that we now know about FC26, the trailer, the deep dive about delay. Are you guys excited? I hate to say that I am, but the fact they dedicated their first pitch notes to being about delay means that maybe, just maybe, we will actually have a responsive game that will feel amazing. Probably not, though. Probably not. Graphics look the same. Who cares about the graphics, man? Like, would you prefer a game that looks ever so slightly better, but the gameplay's even worse, the delay's even worse, the animations are even worse? No. Downgrade the graphics and improve the responsiveness. I'll take that. That'd be good. That'd be good. You're very excited and it's annoying you? Take slight improvements in both? Well, it will look slightly better. If you directly compare the gameplay, graphics in like FC26 compared to like a FIFA 22, they will look slightly better. You think with the icon pack and the season pass it's going to be dead before Team of the Year? I mean, maybe. When's it going to open? I don't know what that means. Don't care if Messi looks like Akim Fenwar if it's fun. Yeah. What do you think they do for World Cup in FIFA? I have absolutely no idea. There was no mention of it. But hey, thank you to the still loads of you that have stuck around for this full discussion. Anyone on Twitch? Hardly anybody. No one watches me on Twitch. That's fine. TikTok, there seems to be a fair amount of you here as well. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. Let's do the trailer one final time. And I won't speak over it. For those of you that have joined late, here is your trailer for FC26. I will pre-order it once it hops onto the Xbox store. Oh, we don't need the first 3 minutes. So here you go. If you didn't see it at the time, FC26. And I'll upload that full discussion video straight away.
Oh, it's a beautiful day for football. I hope we see a great game, Stuart.
Well, hopefully we actually see the game today, Derek.
Oh, the commentators even said it.
That's more like it. A perfect challenge. It's like he's got the ball on a string.
Every goal is the exact same. Full swim, goal. Full swim, goal.
The self-awareness.
I don't think he'll be blaming the goalkeeper this year.
One thing I have to say, by the way, is we've said for years, EA at one point will need to realize that gameplay is what they need to focus on, otherwise the game series is dead. Is this finally the year? Considering how self-aware this trailer is?
Well, it looks like they've been hard at work on that, doesn't it?
Well, I haven't seen that one before, or that one. Oh, finally a bit of physicality in this game.
Oh, that's more like it.
What a goal. Get in.
That was real.
Can they put it all together here? Big chance!
Christian, yeah.
Wait. Give people what they want. Give them Zlatan.
Bang! Lewis, I agree. This is pre-recorded. Hell yeah, it is, Zulu. You're bang on right there. FYI, FC26 is available on Xbox for pre-order. You have to type it in, and then if you do that, then you have to scroll down. For some reason, it's not actually at the top. You have to scroll down here, and you've got the standard edition, which is 63 if you have EA Play, which basically, if you have Game Pass, then you automatically have EA Play. If you're on PlayStation, then you would need to have EA Play to get the 10% off. So 63 and 90 for the Ultimate Edition. So there you go. It's available, and therefore I would also assume that it is on PlayStation and Steam and all of those things as well. For those that don't know the release dates, excuse me, the Ultimate Edition is the 19th of September, and Standard is the 26th. Confused why the points were over 2 months? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Let me do this. And let's get this thing pre-ordered, shall we? Although, if I do it via PayPal, does it take it immediately or not? We'll find out. We'll find out. Look at the number on Neuer's shirt. It's not original. It also has the Real Madrid logo. Interesting. How can you wait to get charged? I mean, when you buy things on Xbox, I'm 99% sure that they don't take the money until like the week of release. But I don't know if that also is the case when it's via PayPal rather than like a bank card or whatever. When are the other trailers coming out? Over the next couple of weeks. Where are you? Where is Neuer? Oh, there.
Together here. Big chance!
Where are you talking about Neuer? Is it when it?
It's a penalty!
Wait. Give people what
Yeah,
they
it'll probably
want.
be 3K
Give them
one
Zlatan.
month, and then 3K the next month. I don't understand what people are on about with Neuer, but yeah, there we go. That is FC26. The trailer, the deep dive, and everything in between. So I will upload my reaction and the discussion that followed onto my channel. So if you weren't here for that and you want to see everything that got revealed and released today, and again, live reactions and stuff like that, then I am going to start uploading that video the very second that I end this. Or actually, should we stay on for 6 PM content? I'm going to start uploading this. If it starts massively lagging the stream, then we'll just have to bin off looking at 6 PM content. So let's see. If I start uploading, are we going to start dropping any frames? As it stands, no. And it says it's only going to take 2 minutes to upload. Is that right? A like 45-minute video. I'm just going to check that that actually recorded properly. Ladies and gentlemen, the FC 26. It is? Okay. Well, sure. That's cool. 9 minutes till content. Yeah. So, let's get 25 on the go and look at the 6 p.m. content, shall we? Again, thank you so much to anyone that's joined us today. My name is Scott. I'm going to be streaming and uploading this game as soon as it releases. And until then, we're going to be doing a load of FC25 content. So if you want to see short form videos, normal YouTube videos, streams, you can subscribe, you can follow on Twitch, you can follow on TikTok as well. But there it is, FC26, we're in! Oh, I'm too early. Too early. Close, though. They nearly let me in. Nearly let me in there. I thought I had it. Right, we need to... Oh, no, we don't need to make a new thumbnail. We'll use the exact same one that we did for this stream. Let's get some background music on, though, just for the next few minutes. As I say, we'll look at the 6 p.m. content, and then I'll see if I need to make any like TikToks and stuff like that after the fact as well. Right, there we go. Be funny if like other year lets people in again randomly. Yeah, once you actually like get to download the full game. Oh, also, today I recorded a Market Mayhem with James. That video will be up tomorrow. I am also recording a video tomorrow with Curbs. That video should be up on Friday. So, lots of stuff happening. Lots of stoof. We started 2 Evos because why not? Do I think EA are going to save the brand with FC26? I hope so, because it would be really sad to see the game series just die. But who knows? Thank you, by the way, to all of you that followed on TikTok. Appreciate it. And anyone that subbed on YouTube as well. Yeah, Twitch is just not the one, is it? Leicester mentioned, of course. Twitter is showing that apparently R9 is one of the pre-release icons. If true and everyone gets the same choice day one, all Ultimate Edition players will be running around with him. Yeah, maybe it'd be like baby versions of some of the cards or something. I have no idea. Why are you in there instead of Bilal? Right wing should have a free Evo that would boost him. Yes. I need to decide on who I'm going to put into some of these Evos. Bainey, yes. Canate plays for Liverpool. Yeah. Yeah. But goalkeeper evolutions don't exist. And so the highest rated player that I would be able to use in a Leicester City past and present is, yeah, an 80 rated. So, no thank you. I'm going to instead use a good goalie. If next year they actually do goalkeeper evolutions, I'm actually going to switch to Alisson after packing him as well. Hopefully we can Evo goalies, and that would be amazing. Or, if they just want to add a, like, shapeshifter for Lineker or something in goal, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty nice. Mason, yes, was looking like 20th. How have you got so many good goalies? Because they're easier to pack than outfield players, it seems, on this game. How do you not rage when playing this game? I get very frustrated, but I don't rage because what's the point? It's not going to change anything. This game still looks the same. Pass speed is too fast. They need to watch real life games. Also fouls. There are no fouls at all, and in real life there's like 20 a game. I'm going to tell you a couple of things here, Daniel. You've just said that the game still looks the same, but the pass speed is too fast. The passing speed in this game is not too fast, so therefore the game does not look the same. You also can use the authentic gameplay rather than the competitive gameplay if you want to make it seem more realistic. Mason, you're a little bit late there. That happened months ago. And you say that there are no fouls at all, but in real life there are like 20 a game. There are plenty of fouls that happen in this game. Do I go to the Leicester games? Yep. I vlog every game that I go to. If you want to go and check out the football channel, then the next upload is actually going to be a Leicester-based one. It's going to be talking about our new manager and what next for Leicester City. I yesterday put out a video to do with the Club World Cup, if you want to check that one out. And then we're also going to do a load more other videos over the summer on both that channel and this one. What can make you stay cool instead of raging on this game? Stop caring. The sooner you realise that this game is full of absolute nonsense and BS, the sooner you can accept that you can see the stupid goal. Go into every game knowing that you could very easily lose it to someone that is worse than you. And then it becomes less frustrating. Also realise that stuff does happen in your favour as well as against you. And try and take note of the fact when you score a lucky goal and think, oh yeah, that probably balances out from the one I conceded. Rather than thinking, I deserved that. Well, no, your opponent might not have deserved that. Is the Hamza Tots card real? I don't really know what that means. This is an Evo. I'm not sure how it wouldn't be real. He didn't get a team of the season, that's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. But yeah, we're going to see what we get for 6 PM content in 1 minute's time. You got a lot to live up to. Oh, I should actually make that video go live at 6 o'clock, shouldn't I? Upload file. Watch along. There. Reveal trailer. And pitch notes, deep dive, live reaction. There we go. And then we'll monetize that as well. We've got 30 seconds to get it done in time. Quick, hurry the hell up. Because then people will potentially check their sub box at 6 o'clock and see that this video is in there. And then, yeah, we'll potentially do some TikToks after as well, to do with like niche things that they talked about or showed off. Quick, it's 6 o'clock. None of the above. Submit rating. Go, go, go. Visible. Publish. Publish that video. Right, it's out in the world. Let's see. What did we get today? Anything? When do I think 85 times 10 will come out? In terms of unlimited repeatable, in 3 weeks or so, I would say. Right, do we get any new evolutions? No. Okay. Any new SBCs? Let's have a little look. Oh, crap. Oh, Brood's still there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Any new players? Vitinha! Double 5-star Vitinha. CM or CDM. Outrageous stats, basically, other than strength, or if you want to head a ball with him. Everything else, he's phenomenal at. And has ridiculously good playstyles. Callum, September. What about 5-time use? A week before that. Get a base at launch to upgrade to a Champions version November 30th. That makes more sense. Okay, 12 squads. With some 93 rated ones. If you want to do Vitinha. It's expensive as hell. the National League is not in FC26. They specified that it's covering the EFL or whatever is covering 3 English leagues. They did not specify anything about National League or non-league. Apparently there's a new objective as well. It doesn't matter how much the SBC is, it's how long it will take. It does matter how much it is, because we've not got like crazy unlimited repeatable stuff yet. We're not at that stage yet. You say a sharpshooter objective. Utilize your new sharpshooter. Maybe I need to back out and in. Maybe we got something for free that you then like level up through this new sharpshooter thing. In which case, then we do have something else to make a TikTok on. So let's see. Maybe things just didn't properly load because I didn't back out and in. That's why I always do it. Come on! Right, that's not the one that I care about. Oh. Exchange grind is a repeatable process. You just have to get lucky. You have to get very lucky. So I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is referring to. Utilize your new sharpshooter, which is really hard to read, to earn exclusive rewards. Earn an Evo consumable that basically... Maybe there's like a pick in the store? William, I've literally just uploaded a video of my thoughts on the my live reaction to the trailer, and then going through all the pitch notes and everything like that. So there's nothing in the store. What does it mean? What's it referring to? Am I missing something? I don't... There wasn't an Evo. But this... It gives them plus 70 pace and plus 70 dribbling. So it's as if... It's as if they've given us a couple of players... and you choose one of them, and then you put them through the Evo, but it doesn't exist. What am I missing here? You need a card 96 max with 99 shooting to do each. Yeah, but... It's not as if there's an Evo that gives you 99 shooting, and then you use that player to do the rest of it. There's no bonus tabs at the top. I think it's any player who's max 96, but then what's the point? Where was it? The objectives. So what do you get for doing it? You get plus 70 pace to take you to max 96. But surely anyone that's got 99 shooting is probably already ridiculously quick as well. Quick step plus. Plus 70 dribbling. But not like passing, defending, or physical. I mean, what 99 shooting players are there that aren't ridiculously good? I have no idea if I have any. how on earth would you even go about looking for it? Unless, like, any of those cards that released earlier in the year where they randomly just give, like, a 99 face stat. But again, I don't know what they were. I don't know how I'd... I mean, Calafiori fits. But then this completely defeats the point. Because he'd gain... What did it go up to? Max 96 pace and dribbling. He gained +2. So what's the point? You also wouldn't be able to put the Quick Step Plus on him because he's got 4 Playstyle Pluses. It really feels like we're missing something in the store that's like a player pick, and you choose one of the players and you then put them through the objectives. I mean, I don't know if I have any more. You say Winter Wildcard is where they give them. I mean, Icardi could go in. He'd gain Quick Step Plus. He'd gain dribbling and pace, but wouldn't gain any physical, wouldn't gain any passing, wouldn't gain any skill moves, wouldn't gain any weak foot. Either this is just so outrageously niche as an objective, or something is missing here. Sam, we'll find out when they go into detail about it in a few weeks' time. So I have to use Calafiori or that Icardi. Furman has 99 shooting. Yeah. I mean, there's obviously a few cards that have it. It's just so weird and niche as an objective. Considering a huge chunk of the cards that will have 99 shooting have already got ridiculously good stats. I am buying FC26. I've already pre-ordered it. As it stands, FC26 will be the last game that I buy in this game series. I've never been the guy that has said it like 3 years in a row and then just bought it every time. This is the first time I've said it. As it stands, that's the last one for me. Unless it's amazing. Sadly, there is kind of a world where it is amazing. Well, maybe not sadly. Considering they've focused so much on like reducing delay. But I don't have much faith. Do you have to pay later or does it get taken out straight away? It should get taken out later. I'm going to check my PayPal right now. I believe it gets taken out like a week before the game releases or something like that. What mode am I excited? Ultimate Team. That's all I basically ever play. PayPal. Recent activity. See, I get emails from PayPal when something has been spent. I haven't got one here. Oh, okay. Here you go. Thank you for shopping with us on the 16th of July, 2025. This is specifically Xbox, okay? So it might work differently. Apparently on PlayStation, they take it immediately. Any downloads you bought, except pre-orders, are available now. If you have pre-ordered a downloadable product, we will charge you up to 10 days before the release date. So, at the very earliest, you'll be charged on the... What is it? 9th of September. So, there you go. Okay. Hearts, hello! Welcome. Well, we've done the trailer. We've done the pitch notes. We've read through everything that has been shown. Open world is not coming to FC 26. I don't know where this rumor... Oh, you know where this rumor has come from? The same account on Twitter that rebrands every single year. They used to be called like Foot Zone or something like that. And yeah, they basically spout lies for weeks, months straight about the new game. 99% of it turns out to be absolute nonsense every year, and then they change their like ats and profile picture and everything like that on Twitter, and then they do the exact same thing next year. So that prominent account, which still has like 200,000 followers, which I have blocked, I believe, from something I saw in the comments of someone else's tweet the other day, they put that information out there. And so I'm guessing it became pretty prominent, especially in the TikTok world. So I'm going to do a few TikToks to do with what we've seen today. I think one of them will be confirming that that is not happening, because people... there's been a lot of people that have asked about that today. And I didn't realise why, but that does make sense. Vitinha looks amazing, but it's 12 squads. It's... He costs nearly $1 million. He does cost nearly 1 million coins. Eric Dyer fits. Undav is extinct. Still confused on the objective. Yeah, it... Because realistically... Like, sure, you can put Derek Undav, or whatever his first name is, into this, okay? And you will take him to 96 pace, 99 shooting. You'll give him quick step plus. You'll give him 96 dribbling. That's it. So, it doesn't... It doesn't show you... it doesn't give you great passing, great physical. Doesn't give you a crazy amount of playstyle pluses. It gives you 1. And it also doesn't fix any weak foot or skill move issues. It's such a bizarre niche objective that I still think that it was supposed to come with... Because it says utilize your new sharpshooter. So surely it makes sense that we were supposed to get a pick to do with it. That was like a footies card. Like a few different ones. I did not take Eric Dyer. I don't know what the options were. But maybe it was Gallagher instead. I can't remember. Or Tamori. But I do not have him. Don't think it increases rating though, so it should let them into other Evos afterwards. I mean, I guess. Maybe check EA Direct Communication. They don't do anything to do with that. To do with those kind of things. Not immediately. If there are mistakes, then they'll talk about it hours later. A Callum, yeah. It's going to be ridiculous. Okay, so I think we need to do a couple of TikToks about what we've seen today. So, what do we think? Open world doesn't exist. Be a keeper in Rush. Authentic and realistic gameplay. Button delay. We've already done pre-order stuff. What else do you think would be potentially worth a mention in like a specific TikTok? From the trailer, what else did they focus on? I mean, R9 on day one, new skills. Who did you see put out the stuff about R9? David? What else? I mean, we could just do one in general about the trailer, mocking themselves. And so we're just going to have to go through and analyze it again. Donk? Okay. Let me note that down. So, tackles is something that they have talked about. Tackles, dribbling, goalkeeper deflections were the main gameplay things that they talked about. You've got the new skill moves, which, yep, we've listed down. And then the rest were the little fleeting moments, weren't they? Zlatan's back. Yeah, we knew that ages ago, though. Favorite hero and icon in Ultimate Team. Dino. Hero. I don't know if I have one, to be honest with you. Callum, it did! Thank you very much for the 14 months of using your Prime. Very, very appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the continued generosity and support. Those of you, again, that are new, my name is Scott. We're going to be streaming and uploading this game and then FC 26 basically every single day. So if you're watching on Twitch and you want to see more, you can follow. If you're watching on TikTok and you want to see more videos and streams, you can follow. If you want to see short form, long form, and live stream content, you can sub on YouTube. David, I don't even know what that is, if I'm honest with you. Unless you mean like just buying like currency for the game and then doing it. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I just buy a code for like 80 quid or something like that? I did a pre-order bonuses TikTok yesterday. Dead trailer, I really disagree. I actually think this is the best trailer they've arguably ever done. Because every single year, I'd agree with you. It means nothing. But the fact that they actually focused specifically on gameplay is such a switch up from what they normally do that I'm relatively happy with that and actually quite surprised. Buy the codes on Shop2 and then purchase through the store. Saves like 20 quid. Yeah, I don't think I can cancel what I've just done. Otherwise, I would probably do exactly the same thing. Probably should do. But yeah, I don't know if that's possible now that I've already begun. We'll have to see. Maybe you should make that for me. Yeah, exactly. Never mind. But I could do that. God, we've got so many to make. When did you get the icon pick for FC 25? I have no idea. Because, yeah, it does say that you, like, immediately get that. But I don't yet. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But I have got, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 9 TikToks. To do. So I think we've got to go and work on those. If you want to see my first thoughts, reactions, and everything like that to the trailer, to the pitch notes and details of everything that we got today, then you can check out that video, and I will get to work on doing all of these TikToks. Maybe I don't release all of them immediately. Maybe we try and stagger them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There was a splash loading screen saying pre-order content will arrive in the coming days. Yeah, I don't believe I... Apparently you can cancel a pre-order for a full refund up to 10 days before the game's release date. If you're within that window, you can cancel directly through your Microsoft account's order history. I guess because you've not been charged yet. Although... So there's a world where I could do that. And then I could go and buy credits and then pre-order it. Oh, but then I'd have to buy that right now rather than not having to pay for another, like, 2 months. Maybe we just leave it. I don't know. Right, I've got all of these TikToks to make. So, loads of stuff explaining everything coming on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts over the next however many hours. Maybe it means that I actually delay the Market Mayhem release until Friday, and then I release the video I'm doing with Curbs on Saturday, because otherwise people won't see it properly because it doesn't get pushed out if you upload loads and loads of things within a 24-hour period. So there's a world where we have to push that a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this today. This is the beginning of FC 26. And I, for one, am very much looking forward to it. Hopefully it's going to be an enjoyable time. And... oh, look at that. We'll see if that changes today. Yeah, 116, 162. Cool. Yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I appreciate every single person that has been a part of it, whether you've liked, subscribed, followed, subbed, etc. You guys are the best. We have got so much content coming your way to do with now FC 26 stuff that has just come out today. And then the remainder of FC 25 for the next 2 months or so. So, yeah. I really do appreciate it. And... maybe, just maybe, with a focus on delay, the next game will be good. We hope and pray. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Have a good one. And you'll have all that short-form content coming your way as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Good night. And goodbye. In a bit.